Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Miss Math Maniac. Today we're going to be looking at how to do multi-digit multiplication. All right, again, this word multi-digit, what does it mean? All it means is a number with two digits, a number with more than one place value. Okay, so it might be something like 42 or 464. Okay, those are multi-digits. So today we're going to take a look at that multi-digit multiplication. All right. First, we're just going to take a look at a problem like this: 14 times 2. Now, we first have to think, what is multiplication? What does that mean if we're multiplying something by 2? What that means is we're going to have two groups of 14. Okay, so I'm going to show that right now with the base 10 cubes. First of all, we've got this pink cube that represents 10, like you all should know, and this blue cube that represents the ones. Okay, so we're going to make 14. We need 1 10, and we're going to need 4 ones. So we're going to create 4 of those ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that's one group of 14, but we need two groups of 14. So we're going to have another tens block and 4 more 1 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This shows 14 times 2 because we have one group of 14 and here is another group of 14. Okay. Now, if we want to find that answer, all we would have to do, we would look at the tens place. We've got 2 tens, so we could write a 2 in the tens place, so equals 2 in the tens place. And let's see how many ones we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. We would write an 8 right here. Okay, so we can say that 14 times 2 equals 28. Now, this is a great way to visualize what multiplication is, but it would kind of be a little bit difficult to do all of our multiplication like this with the drawing and having the ones digits and the tens digits. It would take a really long time. So thankfully, there are much easier ways to do this. Let's take a look at the same problem, okay? The way I'm going to teach you, you have to set it up with the top number on the top, the big number on the top, sorry, and the smaller number on the bottom. I like to think Big Mama always has to go on top because she is just too fat to fit on the bottom, okay? So this big number, Big Mama, whatever your Big Mama number is in the problem, it's got to go on top, and the little number is going to go on the bottom. Just like you would if you were adding or subtracting. You set it up, one number on the top, the other number on the bottom. Now, hopefully you know your multiplication tables because they're going to come in handy here, right? We're going to start with this 2. And we're going to multiply 2 times 4, just like that. What's 2 times 4? Yes, you're right, it's 8. I know you answered that correctly. And then we'll take this 2 and we'll multiply it to the 1, all right? So what's 2 times 1? 2, exactly. And we'll put that in the tens digit. Look, we got the exact same answer in half the time, all right? So when we're multiplying, the number on the bottom is going to multiply to the ones digit and to the tens digit, all right? Pretty easy. But what's going to happen, let's say, in this next problem? It gets a little bit more difficult, all right? So again, we have 43 times 4. So we're going to start off by showing this with our base 10 blocks, okay? So if we have 43, we're going to need 4 of our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tens. And 4 1, or 3 ones, sorry. Okay, so that is one group of 43, but we need 4 of those. Yes, this will take a little bit. I'm going to fast forward this part.
Teach me how to multiply, teach me how to multiply, teach me how to multiply, teach me how to multiply. Teach me how to multiply, teach me how to multiply.
Oh. That took a little while, all right? But now we've got our 4 groups of 43. So we are going to take a look at how many tens we have. So let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 groups of 10. All right, so we're going to write over here 16 tens. All right, let's see how many ones we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait a second. We're not going to have 16 tens. We're going to have one extra 10 because look, we grouped all of these together along with all of these. That would give us 10 more, right? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here's an extra one. That's a problem. 7, 8, 9. Here's 10. All right. That one doesn't count. That's an extra one. All right. That would give us another 10. All right. So it's not going to be 16 tens. It's going to be 17 tens. And then how many ones are left? All right. If we look at our ones, there's just 2 ones left here. So we're going to have 17 tens and we're going to have 2 ones. We are going to write this as a number. It'll be 172. Now, again, that took forever. All right. So we're going to learn a much easier way to do this. All right. And it's going to be very similar to what you learned when you were adding and you learned how to carry numbers. Okay. So here we're going to do 43 times 4. We're going to set it up the very same way that we did before. 43 times 4. All right. So Big Mama, she goes on top, 2 fat fit on the bottom, and the smaller number is going to go on the bottom. Now this 4 is going to be multiplied all across the number. Okay. So we're going to start with 4 times 3. What's 4 times 3? Yeah, you're right. It's 12. But can we write 12 down here like that? That doesn't look right? Just like when we're adding, we can't put 2 digits in only one of the digit places. So that is way too much. We are going to have to erase some of that. Okay, let's try this again. All right, 43 times 4. Okay, 4 times 3 we know is 12. So we're going to put our 2 down here, and we are going to carry the 1 from the 12 up here into the tens place. Now, think about this number as like a bonus. All right, we're not going to multiply this number, but it's going to get added on at the end, kind of like dessert. I know right now you're probably getting hungry thinking about those brownies that are in the oven. All right, so you're eating dinner, and your mom's like, make sure you eat all your broccoli. You got to save room for dessert. All right, the multiplication is like the dinner, and this bonus thing is our dessert that we're going to add on at the end. So we're going to do our multiplication. We're going to do 4 times 4. What's 4 times 4? Yeah, 16. All right. And then we're going to add on our dessert at the end. So we're going to have 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 more. What's 16 plus 1? Should be easy. 17. And sure enough, we get the same answer that we got before. All right, let's try another one. Okay, 76 times 3. Okay, 76 times 3. Setting it up, Big Mom on the top, little number on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to start with 3 times 6. What is it? Huh? Can't hear you. Oh, yes, 18. 8 down here and the 1 up there. Oh, I carried that 1. It's our dessert. Lucky you, we got dessert. All right. Now we're going to multiply 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 1 more is going to be 22. And we write that right in there. Now, we're not going to carry this 2 because we've got no numbers left to carry it to. So we can just write it down in there. And 228 is our final answer. Okay? Catching on? I think you'll get this next one pretty easily. All right? Ooh, much bigger number, but we do it the same way. Okay? So let's take a look at 589 times 4. This time, it's really big, mama. All right? So we're going to start just as usual. 4 times 9. What's 4 times 9? Yep, 36. We're going to put our 6 down here and our 1 up there. Okay? Now we're going to go 4 times 8. What's 4 times 8? Yep, 32. But wait! We've got dessert we need to add on. So 8 times 4 is 32, plus 3 more. Yeah, it's 35. Okay? So now, we can't write the 35 down here because we're going to have to carry it to the hundreds place. So we're going to write our 5 down here and a 3 up there. All right, and then we're going to continue. 4's gotta go to this guy too, all right? We can't leave anybody out. So 4 times 5 is 20, plus 3 more is 23. Now we can write our 23 down here because there's no other numbers left to carry it to. So our final answer would be 2,356. All right, I know this is a lot to take in, but with a little bit of practice, you'll get it down in no time flat. All right, as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and peace out.